Well, hi, Ellen. Well, this is an occasion, isn't it? Of course, we are all gathered here today in the virtual world, Ellen, to acknowledge you, to express our appreciation for many years for ICMA. I can't begin to tell you how much of a pleasure it has been to work with you. I do recall that day some months ago in my office when we were having our one-on-one meeting and you told me that you were going to be leaving. My heart sank a little bit, I must admit. We've gotten to know each other. You certainly have gotten to know me, certainly have gotten to know my voice, and I would even venture to say what's in my heart. And I say that because in the way you have come to use my voice and my words and the insight that you've developed about how I feel about many of the topical issues of the day, I find that to be extraordinary. I may say I couldn't say it better myself oftentimes when you've written something for me, but even more than that, I appreciate the encouragement that you've given me to step out and do things even when I have been reluctant to do it. I thank you for that. It's been an honor to serve with you these past almost 4 years now. I'm excited that we get to continue to do that with you, although in a different way, in a different context. And I'm especially excited that, Ellen, you get to go off now and focus some of your time, your passion. Best of luck on those endeavors, and we'll be seeing you around, okay? All right. Bye, Ellen.
Hey, Ellen. You really are leaving ICMA this time, huh? I can never forget that lunch that we had where you thought you were just coming to have lunch with me, but my agenda was to convince you to return to ICMA because I wanted you on our leadership team when I became the COO. And my job was to, as I said, convince you to return, though it meant your long commutes from Penn State, taking another apartment here in DC, spending 3 or 4 nights away from your husband and kids each week, and somehow I had to tell you it was all worth it. And I'm so glad that you agreed to return because I firmly believe ICMA and its brand are much stronger today because you returned back to ICMA. And then even at a personal level, I just really enjoyed stopping by your office, having all those chat sessions that we used to do. So now that you're moving into semi-retirement, let me tell you from first-hand experience, it's amazing. So you and I are going to have more time, so maybe we can catch up a lot more and keep in touch. Best wishes to you as you pursue all your other passions. Bye, Ellen.
Hi, Ellen. I just wanted to say thank you for everything. You know, I'm going to miss you so very much, but we'll be in touch. We'll stay in touch. But thank you for every little thing. And I mean that every little thing.
I first met Ellen in 2014 when she returned to ICMA after being away for several years. And then as I got to know Ellen better and better in the ensuing months and years as we worked together, it became evident to me that Ellen and I are very different. We look at things from very different angles and approach them from different perspectives. And then how different we are was actually scientifically proven a couple of years ago in 2018 when leadership team went through the predictive index assessment. Most of you are familiar with it. We all took that assessment at the time, and then the results were shared across the team. And we had a meeting, a very lively discussion with a lot of revelations about how we work, what our strengths are, what our weaknesses are. And I remember that it was Ellen who remarked, laughing, that, well, according to this report, she and I are complete opposites. It wouldn't be surprising if people as different as Ellen and I are would find it difficult to work with each other. In fact, the opposite is true. I can't speak for Ellen, but I can say for myself that I have really enjoyed working with Ellen in the last 6 years. I think what made it so enjoyable, despite the differences proven by this report, or maybe because of those differences, what made it enjoyable is that, to me, Ellen's perspective is always a fresh perspective. It's her creativity, it's the professionalism that she brings into everything that she works on, her dedication, and then last but not least, her sense of humor. I've really come to enjoy sharing jokes and laughs with Ellen. And then with time, I also realized that we actually do have a lot in common. We have a lot of shared interests. So I really will miss Ellen. I will miss working with Ellen, but I will also miss taking walks with Ellen when we travel together. Having conversations about everything, whether it's work-related or completely non-work-related, things like books, podcasts, music, family, kids, things of that nature. I will really miss having Ellen near, but I really do believe and hope that, Ellen, now that you have some more time, that every time you come across something interesting, like a good book, or a podcast worth listening to, that you will remember that you have a good old friend right here to share that information with. I know you will not be a stranger, and I really do wish you all the best.
Hi, Ellen. I've got to admit, I'm completely out of tricks. Elvis left the building. Can't do Love Actually. Already done that with Uma, so we called it Friends Actually. I got one more trick. Here we go.
Hello, Ellen. This is Herschel Walker reaching out to you from Dallas, Texas. Hey, Tad wanted me to tell you they're going to miss you in the office. But from Tad and myself, we know you're going to do well on your next adventure. Hey, good luck.
Awesome. Bye.